With Rick Shutt, you're watching WSBT-22 News at 11.
New at 11, the Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Center in South Bend is closing, and so is one of the organization's thrift stores. WSBT-22's James Fillmore is at the live desk right now. James, the Salvation Army says the financial needs of the rehab center are not being met.
So it's only going to be open for a few more weeks, Rick. The Salvation Army says they will basically consolidate the South Bend location into the existing one in Gary. The Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Center in South Bend helps men struggling with alcohol and drug addictions. Around 35 men are currently in the center, but on June 12th, it will close for good.
We really just want them to get the help that they need.
The men already at the South Bend location will have the option of going to Salvation Army Rehabilitation Centers in Gary, Fort Wayne, or Grand Rapids. If that's too far, Captain Jason Shull says they will do what they can to help the men stay closer to home.
We have places in town like the Upper Room. We partner with places like Oak Lawn and Center for the Homeless. The Hope Center.
The Adult Rehabilitation Center is closing because of budgetary issues.
Our local family stores fund this center. But the last several years, there's been a shortfall which has been significant in size.
There are 7 Salvation Army thrift stores in our area of Indiana. The one right next door to the Rehabilitation Center on South Main Street will close on June 12th as well. Captain Shaw says a common misconception people have is that the Salvation Army doesn't have a lot of expenses because they take donations.
If we're picking it up from a donor home, there's a cost involved. When we process it and put it in our stores, there's a cost.
A few men in South Bend will be graduating from the program before the rehab center closes. The building will eventually go up for sale. The Gary location will now be called the Salvation Army Northwest Indiana Adult Rehabilitation Center. Captain Shull says they are committed to still helping people in need in our area. At the live desk, James Fillmore, WSBT 22 News.